Hey guys, Magic Master here, and today I'm going to be showing you probably my most favorite impromptu trick of all time. So let's get right into the performance. I'm going to give the deck a quick shuffle here. Now, I need two helper cards, so we use the two black aces. Now I'm going to have my assistant come in and pull out any card without looking at it. And let's find out what it is. In this case, it's the King of Clubs. So memorize that. Now, I'm going to take your selection, King of Clubs, and put it in between the two black aces. Now I need two more helper cards, so let's use the two red aces. So we have two red aces. Now, I'm actually going to spread the deck out here. And then we have one red ace and two red aces. 1, 2. Now, I'm actually going to take your selection and make it jump in between the two red aces. So, there is nothing in the box. Box is completely empty, right? So now I'm going to take one red ace, put it in the box, and take the second red ace and put it in the box. So now I have your selection over here, and actually I'm going to have my assistant hold on to the box. Gotta do that. Now I'm going to make your selection disappear. And I'm not even going to touch the box. Go ahead, open it up, and pull out cards. And if you'll see, there's one card in between the two red aces. Your selection. Alright guys, that was the trick, and let's get right into the tutorial. So, this trick is impromptu. You can have the Spectator shuffle. But you are going to need the box. So just make sure that's nearby. So you can have the Spectator shuffle. Then you need two helper cards. And you can use whatever you want. You can use the two black kings, two red jacks, two black sevens. I just like to use the two black aces. So 1, 2. And you set those off to the side. And then you have the Spectator pull out any card, but you don't want them to look at it because you're going to be doing a double lift. So if they pull out this card and then they look at it and then you do your double lift and say memorize this card, they'll be like, wait a minute, I thought my card was on top, and they'll get suspicious. So you want them to pull out a card without looking at it. So they pull that card out. And then you want to just get a quick push-off pinky break right there, below top card. So then you set this down here, and you'll say, let's see what your card is. And then you do your double lift. And you say, in this case, it's the Queen of Spades, but really there's another card there. So you say, in this case, it's the Queen of Spades, go ahead and memorize it. And then you set it back on top of the deck, and then when you take your selection, their selection, put it in between the two black aces, it's actually just a random card. So put it in between two black aces. Now their selection is on top. So then you say you're going to need two more helper cards. Again, you can use whatever you want. I just like to use the two red aces. So 1 and 2. And you want to make sure you don't spread to the top of the deck, because then they'll see their card is there on top of the deck. And then when you're showing the two red aces front and back, you just want to get another secret push-off pinky break right there. So then you say two red aces, set them on top of the deck. And then you say, I'm going to spread the deck out, and you're lifting all the cards up from your pinky break. So now I have 2 red aces on top of their selection. But you want to make sure you keep that squared up so they don't see it. Then you spread the deck out. I will show you why later. So then, what you want to do here, you want to make sure you don't flash their card. So what you do is you peel off the top card and flip it over like that. And set this card, this pile on top. So you say 1 red ace, then you do the same thing with the second ace. 2 red aces. So now you have their selection right there, and 2 red aces right there. And keep it squared up so they don't see that there's 3 cards there. And then you pull off the bottom card, which will be one of the red aces, keeping this squared up. You set it there, so it's kind of like this, where this is outjawed from your pile on the bottom. Then you say 1 red ace, and then you flip it over and show the second red ace. Again, make sure you keep it squared up. Then you square it up, so now you have their selection right here, and the other red ace is right there. Red ace is right there. So, 1, 2 red aces. And then you peel off the bottom card again, which will be the second red ace, and you say, and you use it to point. Say, I'm going to make your selection jump in between the 2 red aces. And then you set this on top face up. So now you have the 2 red aces on top of their selection. So then you can give them the box to inspect, tell them make sure there's nothing in there, and there isn't. So then when you put the 2 red aces in the box, you take off the first red ace, make sure you keep this squared up once again, make sure you don't flash that card either, and then you put it into the box, and then you take the second red ace, which also has their selection below it, make sure you keep it squared up, and you put it on top of that first red ace. So now in the box, you have a red ace, 2 red aces sandwiching their selection face down. Then you close up the box and you set it over here. So then you bring attention back to their selection between the 2 black aces. And you want to do a couple reverse counts. Don't do too many though, because then they'll start to get suspicious. I just like to do 2 reverse counts. So 1, 2. And then while you're telling them to go ahead, hold on to the box, this is what you're doing. So you're going to say, actually, so you're peeling off the top card, putting it on the bottom. So now you have the random card, top the 2 aces. Then you just peel off the random card and get a thumb break right there. So if you're with the Spectator, you'd say, actually, can you go ahead, hold on to the box? You're able to do that before you finish that sentence. So then while they're picking up the box and they're focusing on the box, you just want to drop the random card from your thumb break on top of the deck over here. That's why you spread the deck out, because if you had it squared up like this, and then you drop that card, there is the chance that it could kind of go like that. So that's why you want to spread the deck out so it just looks like it's part of the spread when you drop it. So that's just the random card that you drop there. So now all you have left is 2 black aces. So now, by this time, they're holding on to the box. And then, to make their selection disappear, you just kind of want to take the bottom card and flick it really fast. It'll make it look like it came through the other ace. So, in slow motion, you're doing that. So, like that. And then you, after you flick it out really fast, you can bring it back down, kind of do a couple of those, flip them over, show that card has disappeared, and then you have them open up the box and pull out the aces, and they'll see there's 1 card in between the 2 red aces, and it will be their selection. Alright guys, that was the trick. Hope you liked it, and I will see you next time.